Finance practice exercises number 21. You want to buy a $200,000 home. You plan to pay 10% as a down payment and take out a 30-year loan for the rest. So they would like to know, first of all, on 21A, how much is the loan amount going to be? Well, there's a couple of ways we could go about this. We need to figure out how much the down payment is. So I need 10% of $200,000. So we know anytime we're finding a percent of a number, we move that percent, change the percent to a decimal. Of generally means multiply. Okay, and then so we get $20,000. So that is not how much the loan amount's going to be. That's how much the down payment is. So we write a check for this down payment among many other things when we buy a house. But as far as the loan amount, we would have to look at how much the house originally cost minus the down payment we made. And the remainder, the $180,000, is how much we would want to borrow. Now, if the question was how much is the loan amount going to be? So another way you could look at this, that would be only one step, is if you are writing a check for 10% and you're borrowing the amount, that means that you're borrowing 90% of the $200,000. You will find 90% of $200,000 is $180,000. So that's another possibility. Okay, they want us to look at a couple of scenarios so we could see the difference in the interest rate and how that would affect your monthly payment. So clearly this is a home loan. The amount of our principal is going to be $180,000. That's how much we are borrowing again. In the first case, our rate is going to be 5%. We're making monthly payments. And they said it would be a 30-year loan. Okay, and we are looking for our regular monthly payments. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply these amounts in the proper variables. Okay, so when I put this right here into my calculator, I forgot to put my parentheses there like I usually do, and generally some of us multiply this out. Let me write that in the color you can actually see a little bit better. Our regular monthly payment would be $966.28. So that's with the 5% interest. So let's see what a difference the 6% interest would make. So for C, everything's going to be the same except for my R is now going to be 600ths there. Again, I will pause. I will go ahead and rewrite this. You might just be able to go back into your calculator and look for this particular calculation. And everywhere you see this, you could just substitute 0.06 instead. It's a thought. All right, so when I go ahead and put this in my calculator, and then I take the 180,000 and divide by the amount I just got, we will find that my regular monthly payment is $1,079.19. So as you see, there's a considerable amount of difference in what your monthly payment would be if the interest rate was 6% versus 5%.